Good morning and welcome aboard the Axopar 45. I'm Mike Porter with East Coast Yacht Sales. We're here in Newport, Rhode Island. Going to take the 45 down to Annapolis, Maryland for the Annapolis Boat Show. Thought you guys would like to tag along for the trip. So we're going to head off the dock and let's see how we go. All right, we are heading out of Newport Harbor now. Technically a couple minutes past sunrise, but heading out past Goat Island here. Buddy Austin and I looking forward to the trip. All right, just off of Point Judith here. We're cruising at about 25 knots. It's pretty windy and rough out here, but all's well inside the cabin. All right, checking back in here on the western end of Long Island Sound. We were doing 25 knots for a little bit of the way, but as soon as we came into Fisher's Island Sound, we were able to power up and do 30 to 35 most of the way. So we're doing about 4,600 RPMs right now, doing 34 knots. And at that speed, I'm burning 39 gallons per hour. All right, we are coming into New York City here. It is 11:20 a.m. We went from Newport, Rhode Island, departing about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we're in Manhattan for lunch. There's always a bunch of ferry traffic and boat traffic in general coming through the city here. Actually, not so bad. It was forecast to be not this nice today, so I'm guessing there aren't a lot of people out on the water. But always cool to see New York City at 35 knots. And up ahead here is the Statue of Liberty. And we're going to buzz into Liberty Landing to get some fuel. It's supposed to be quite gnarly off the coast of New Jersey, so we want to be able to have as many options as possible. All right, we just finished up fueling here at Liberty Landing. Always a beautiful spot with New York City right across the river there. Took on some gasoline and we're gonna head down coast of New Jersey. Boat's doing great. And we're having a blast. All right, Austin and I decided to do a little sightseeing. So we're right outside the Statue of Liberty here. We're not the only ones, a couple jet skis up there. Beautiful sunny day, but pretty windy. All right, so we are just passing Atlantic City, New Jersey, there out the window. It is a little after 3. We're still ripping right along at 30. All right, checking back in. We are off the coast of southern New Jersey right now. We got Cape May a few miles up ahead. Cruising along at 30 knots. We're doing about 4,400 RPMs. And the prediction was for 8 to 9 foot seas from the east and a little bit from the northeast. That was definitely accurate. The good thing is we had 8-second periods was what was predicted. Just big long distance between those swells, and so that's helped us out a ton. It was a little nasty coming out of Ambrose Channel in New York, but once we turned the corner, just really nice having those big seas on our port quarter, which we still do right now. So we're climbing and surfing a little bit here. As we come up to Cape May up here, we're gonna take a hard right and head up into Delaware Bay. And our plan is to make it to a little marina in the Chesapeake Delaware Canal. So should be able to make that. Not sure if the fuel dock will still be open, but we got plenty of fuel to last us that long and further. So all good, having fun. right, checking back in. We're here in the Delaware Bay, and as you can see, it's dead flat. None of the big rollers that we had off the coast of New Jersey in here. And we're cruising right along, heading to our marina for the evening. It is absolutely beautiful. Got some salt on the window there, but check it out. Quite a bit warmer down here this evening than it was leaving Newport. It's probably 55 degrees in Newport. It's at least 20 degrees warmer than that. All right, we're coming right into the sun, into the C&D Canal. Our dock for the night is actually about halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway down the C&D Canal, which we'll be pulling into soon. And it looks like we're going to have to be tacking back and forth on this shine on the water here. But yeah, we'll check back in at the dock. Beautiful morning as we head out from the marina here. It's about 60 miles to Annapolis. So should make it in about 2 hours if we're able to maintain 30 knots. You never know looking straight ahead. We're going 34 knots coming out the other side of the Chesapeake Delaware Canal. And boy is it lovely. Quick side note to our little adventure that I discovered just this morning is that this portside area here makes for the perfect height for a standing desk for someone of my height. So maybe not a taller person, but I guess you could do this one too. This is pretty awesome workspace. I just booked our flights back to Providence Airport. We're heading through down to Annapolis right now. We just entered the Chesapeake side, and yeah, moving right along. All right, here we are pulling into Annapolis. It's a little after 9 o'clock, so pretty much spot on that 2 hours. Easy run down, as you saw from our drone footage. Not much to talk about weather-wise, but a beautiful, beautiful October day here. All right, so we just pulled into the dock here in Annapolis. It was a great trip. It's 9:45 a.m., so we left at 6:30 yesterday morning from Newport to Annapolis in, basically in a day and a couple hours. We honestly, with a little bit better weather, could have made it all the way to Annapolis before sunset, which would have been pretty epic. It's kind of what we were going for, but sometimes the weather doesn't allow you to do exactly what you want to do, but that's okay. That's what boating's all about, and really what the Axopar is all about. It can take really, most weather that you will see out there, short of a hurricane. I mean, we had a small craft advisory off of the entire coast of New Jersey today, and didn't really phase us much. I mean, we had to slow down to 25 knots at one point, but it's all relative. That's pretty darn fast, all things considered. So really happy with the way the boat performed. It was a ton of fun. Austin and I had a blast. Very happy here, and thank you for tagging along with us on this delivery. And as always, if you have any questions about the Axopar 45 or any of the other Axopar models, please feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is right below the video. Prefer text, phone call, email, whatever works. for you. And don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Thanks for tagging along with us, and we'll see you soon.